things to note as AGF Malami threatens to deal with P2B over donations from diaspora. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. As the campaign for the 2023 general elections draws closer, the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has reportedly threatened to prosecute the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP P2B, should he get funds from Nigerians abroad. The Attorney General of the Federation disclosed that a new electoral law which came into effect in 2022 prohibits public office aspirants to receive funds from foreign donors and Nigerians in the diaspora. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP P2B, has made many visits to different places, both at home and abroad. He was recently in the United States of America. According to the report, his supporters living in the United States promised to support the presidential campaign of the former governor of Anambra State with over $150 million. The statement from the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, reads, "Any Nigerian who lives abroad funding the campaign of Peter Obi shall be arrested. It is against our electoral laws. One thing Nigerians who are based abroad fail to understand is that they cannot stay there and dictate to us how to govern our country. Someone will sit in the United States of America and be telling us what to do and what not to do, as if we do not know what we are in this country. If you violate the electoral law, you face the penalty squarely, and we'll do everything within our power to prosecute both you and the candidates you are funding the campaign for. We have received the signal that some individuals, mostly Nigerians living abroad, have taken it upon themselves to fund the campaign of Mr. P2B, who is the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the forthcoming presidential election. What these individuals fail to understand is that Nigeria is a democratic nation governed by democratic rules and regulations. It is against the Electoral Act for those living abroad to sponsor any candidate in the election. Those involved should desist from such acts or have us to contend with. We will resist by all means. Such funds cannot enter Nigeria. Although we have put measures on the ground to apprehend those who will get themselves involved in such an act. There are two things that the Attorney General of the Federation needs to take note of after his statement on P2B receiving support from Nigerians abroad. 1. It should be noted that receiving financial support from Nigerians abroad does not guarantee victory in the general election. It is the duty of Nigerians at home to cast their vote to determine who becomes the next president of the country. In my opinion, what matters the most is looking into how the forthcoming election can be free and fair to ensure the right candidate emerges as the winner. 2. The second thing to note is that getting financial support also reduces the burden of any candidate spending their own money on the campaign. In my opinion, it is high time we beat the cost of running an election in Nigeria. This is to avoid a situation where people are elected into office and try to recover money spent on the election. In my own opinion, those seeking the electoral office should be open to financial support. Does my opinion make sense? Your opinion makes 1001 sense, my brother. In fact, if you are here, I will give you one bottle of champagne, chilled champagne. So all of a sudden, the AGF of Nigeria, who I call the AGF of the APC, that is what I call him, suddenly all the blood and vein ready for anybody don't stand. You can come outside, say, hey, you go deal with people. I was doing it, I was like, you know, pass like this now. Hey, I don't understand. I be diaspora people, they say they go fly and come vote. They're not flying now. The way I almost choked on what I was saying was where he said that one thing Nigerians who are abroad fail to understand is that they cannot stay there and dictate to us how to govern our country. I'm like, excuse you, they're not going to even vote. They will not cast votes. They will not come out and make laws. Now you be the lawmaker. Now you they implement law. Now you they execute the law, enforce the law. So how people were there another place just because they suggested that they want to help in their own way? Ha. Now wow. What must say? Now wow. I was almost choking on my laughter when it was like, you cannot live outside Nigeria and get to dictate to us how to govern the. I'm saying, what's this one saying? I'm sorry, no offense, but As I'm playing it in my head, it's sounding. Am I the only one that is seeing or is hearing this in the very bizarre, as in the way they talk and the way they sound for my ear? They sound somehow, clear for my ear. It doesn't make sense. And what this writer said is truly very correct. People where they fund this election with their money, they know that their money, maybe the one them the thief puts up for somewhere, bury for ground, then doing election and go open pits, bring money out. No. Anybody where they fund this election with their money, and if they want support, go give them support. Wait till I talk. If it be you like say they know they support your candidate like that, uncle, go make your candidate go check what they do. It's true now. It is true. People that are genuine, number one, who have come out to tell us that they want to make this country better and not just told us. They have even showed us how they are going to be doing it. They're already giving us signs, You're not just coming out to say this drug is going to cure Nigeria illness. You're also testing the drug, and people are saying that you go work for waiting the warriors, and all of a sudden you are not coming out. Uncle, let me even read what people have to say because I am prepared to laugh my heart out. In the first place, there is no law, none that I know, prohibiting a candidate from receiving support from abroad. But there is a law currently prohibiting a political party from receiving funding from abroad. The two things are completely different. Thank you, sir. Nigeria jaga jaga. The AGF, all these things is because of P2B. They want to frustrate him, but the business movement is a high spirit, is unstoppable. Do you see there is something very different from P2B? When I say P2B is unique from other candidates, in P2B's aspects, people are coming to pay. I heard that people abroad, both those in I don't know if it is Toronto and where it goes, they paid money. Like them pay when they listen to the way this man will talk. That pay was the means of Oga, use this one. Like this one I use suppose. If you don't know what that payment was for. Because people are coming out to say a lot of things about that one. It was a way of supporting he was coming to speak, the whole way they use, or the whole mega whatever sound system where they use and all those things. No say for the light no they shake, light no go off, they can't go they draw gen. No, nothing like that. Everything is going to be the room they use and everything. Then go pay for them. Tell me which candidates will come outside now. The PDP, AAC, SDP, all of them will come outside, go abroad, make people go pay. No now. But the reverse is the case. Instead, all other political parties will pay people to be present at that venue. Abi? Like I said, this AGF, na APC AGF, na IB. Because if na AGF of this country, Nigeria, they go come outside, they talk this way, they talk. Abi a lie. I no lie. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.